It's hard to find a single Christian who doesn't at least say that they believe in prayer. Hands up who doesn't believe in prayer. Told you so. Everybody at least says they believe in prayer. I won't ask about your prayer life. See, I believe prayer is essential to our relationship with God. Keith and I are friends, and we stay in touch. Not as often as we ought to, but we stay in touch. You can't have a thriving relationship if you're not talking. Someone spoke this morning about encouraging couples to pray if you're going through a tough time. And to sit down and talk together and pray together. Well, of course. What kind of marriages are going to survive silence? None. What kind of friendship is going to survive ignoring it? None. But why do we do it with the Lord? Oh, because prayer is such a hassle. Well, you've been taught the wrong thing about prayer. If you aren't just talking to Him about everything that's going on in your life, and if you're not spending at least half the time listening to what He's got to say about all the stuff you're moaning about, that's my life, not yours. He has a lot to say. That was one of the things I discovered. He has an awful lot to say. Oh, that's really good news. He didn't finish speaking with the Bible. He doesn't just speak through a prophetic word at church, as wonderful as that is. But prayer is two-way. And anyone who taught you that prayer isn't a conversation misled you. I'm committed to a continuing conversation with God. That's how I get through my week. That's how I get through my life. It's having that. You can go to the pub, you can go anywhere and find someone who will moan with you. And it might feel good for a few minutes, but you go home with your same problem. If you want to have a moan that'll end up with a good outcome, go and have a moan to the Lord, as long as you hang around to listen for the answer. I'm going to get invited back here. This is great, isn't it? Folks, it's all about staying connected to Him. I can't afford not to be connected to Him. Life is too tough. Look, my wife is the most perfect person I know, but I didn't have a great role model as a husband. I need God's help to be the husband she deserves. I need God's help to have the wisdom. I got kicked out of home at 16. My kids now are 23 and just about to turn 21. I don't even have a role model in my family of someone who's been a father to those kids that age. I have needed to stay connected to God. I need to stay connected to God as I seek to lead a church in the kingdom. Who would trust me with such responsibility? Not me. I need Him, and I know I need Him. Do you need Him? Do you know you need Him? Then I should have trouble getting through this afternoon because you'll all be on the line, won't you? Seriously. Prayer is not a hassle. Forget some of the things you were told and taught about it. If it isn't a conversation between friends, if it isn't empowering and equipping, if it doesn't allow you to unload in a safe way and to receive the truth in love, then you have some ways to go and you need to get some help soon. Don't live another day without it. Some don't pray. Some pray a lot. But I want to give you a challenge, no matter how much you pray. Why don't you listen to your prayers? I remember doing a Bible study some years ago in a small group, and they wanted to do one on prayer, and I thought, to be honest with you, not in front of them, but inside I went, not another one on prayer. I've read so many books on prayer. I've been to seminars on prayer. I've been to prayer meetings for years. I don't think I could stand another study on prayer. But I went, yes, of course. Yeah, we'll do that. And I was blown away because the study we did challenged us to listen to our prayers, what we prayed for, was it a month or a week or a month. And I was shocked. If you had asked me to write down on a piece of paper kind of what I pray about and how much time I spend praying about this subject or that subject, I would have filled it out. But after actually doing the exercise, what I really did was so different to what I thought I did. It was amazing. It's quite scary. It's really revealing about what's in your heart. Really revealing about what you think. really revealing about what you're afraid of and what you most care about. You might want to have a go at that. You don't have to tell anyone else. You might just want to have a go. But the other thing it does is that it reveals my relationship with God. It really does. The way I pray, the things I say, the concerns I have, the way that it all unfolds, it will tell you a lot. See, out of the abundance of our heart, our mouth speaks. And it's the same way that our conversation reveals the state of our relationship with other people. It will teach you a lot.